Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Gremlin. Unfortunately, you're wrong. You weren't first. You see, you're too slow. Sonic the Hedgehog got here first, and he's cranking his hedgehog. Frankly, it's making me uncomfortable. I'd wish he'd leave my house. Let me turn down the volume a little bit on my phone. Hi. It's great to see you. It's great to see you. I know what I know what hog he's cranking. You sure do. Oh boy. Uh uh some important news. I posted this on the Discord server. Brooke officially has an announced actor for One Piece live action. He looks so good. He looks so good. And I saw a video of him like singing Banks's Brew. His singing voice is good. Not necessarily my favorite version of the song, but very good. Uh man, it's so nice. It's nice to finally see a version of Living Brooke who's not gross. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the like main design for like Living Brooke in either the anime or the manga. But finally they did him justice. We don't know what he's gonna look like as a skeleton yet. As at least I don't know. But like, man, so excited. I will be watching it. What else were we gonna do with it? I don't know what you mean by that. I, oh, because curly hair. Yeah. Still, I don't know. I don't necessarily know what you mean by that. I don't know. I don't know. Just give him curly hair or something. I don't know. But like, they made him pasty in the anime. They made him fucking pasty. Also, that I would like to say that is a big stereotype of Jewish people is that they have curly hair. Uh, I've met multiple that don't, and that's just how their hair is. So I don't know, but still, like he looks good. Brooke looks good. And I can't, and I say this genuinely. I say this fully genuinely. It is going to make me so happy, like in like a morbid sense, to see all the discourse being like, "Oh no, it's black. I can't stand melanin in my television shows." And it's gonna fuel me. It's gonna give me life, dude. So excited. I so fucking excited. Oh man. Baby Laboon also looks pretty good. I like the 3D model. I like the effects. The animation is really good. All around, my opinion of One Piece live action is it shouldn't be a replacement for the primary source, but it is definitely a very good experience. I I mean, I guess. I mean, I guess I wouldn't put it past Toei to be racist. They have made One Piece character designs that are already like kind of iffy on that front, like more egregious. Like they have done this. And they do have a history of just making black characters pale. God, what they've done to Usopp, my man. I'm Usopp. You're white. Shh, I'm white. That's White Sop. My mortal enemy, White Sop. Meanwhile, they make black people who are evil darker. I see what you're doing here, Toei. What? I don't think that's the case, Gremlin. I I have not heard that from any black person. That is not any of the terminology they use. I did. I really don't think that's the case, dude. Also, we're in the era of woke too. I don't care about political correctness. I want health care. I want people to be taken care of. I want my neighbors to not be kidnapped by Gestapo. That's what the joke was. I know, but I want to say this out front because this is going on YouTube as well. So this will be on forever as long as YouTube servers stay on it if it keeps going. I want good things for people. I don't fucking care. I like I'll avoid using slurs because I don't like slurs. They generally like, especially for minorities that I'm not a part of, they harm them more than help them, so I'm not going to use them. And for the ones I can use, I'm not gonna because terms of service. And also because I just rather wouldn't. That's not that's oh no, there's a big thing with white guys in the US just looking for slurs they can say. And I don't care. I don't care. I don't care for it. You know? That's just a side note. But that's not what this stream is about. Let me find the Outer Wilds music. We're gonna be doing the color for One Piece. Let me put it at the exact right. There we go. It kept going between 29 and 31%. I need exactly 30% or it sounds wrong to my ears. In the both primary and also like on the stream. Let me turn the loop on because it might. I don't think we're gonna get to the loop today because I have something to do after stream. Bam. Outer Wilds music, very cool. Like I have stuff to do. Let me double check something real quick. I need to double check to see if today my payment for my college course went through and I forgot to do that. But we're going to the college to actually like check that out. Cause yeah. It's that still hasn't gone through. Yeah, so after stream, I'm gonna be going over to the college to see what's going on, like double check on that. Say, hey, what's going on here? Hey, why hasn't it gone through? I need to pay for my class. And if they're like, oh, it's going through the system, whatever, what have you, then it's fine. Right? It's fine because ultimately I don't start the college term for another 22 days. Another 22 days, we have time. It's fine. It's cool. It's epic. All right, so the music sounds good on my end. Gonna double check that that's not minimized. And then, don't mind me yawning. I went to bed at like 2 last night. Daylight savings absolutely fucks with my sleeping schedule. Right, and it takes a while for me to get back to where my body feels good when I wake up. And so I'm gonna need to work back towards that. It's not that I'm sleeping at an inconsistent time. I've been going to bed like around 1 something, 2 in the morning for a few days now. It's like it's consistent. It's just consistent but wrong. It's incorrect. Wrong one. That's for Sunday when we finish the game. Cuz the internet sort of uh the internet issues I was having on Sunday like last week made it so that stuff took longer than it should have. Hopefully this time like this week that won't be a problem. We'll be able to finish the game. That'll be good. That'll be epic. I actually don't think I ever like finished the game as a child, but I did get to the last level because I remember it. I remember the level. And so I don't know if I'm actually like really missing much in the game. Right. Give me just a moment. I put my water in a very inconvenient place, so I need to go grab it. It is on the other side of my room. I am still here. I'm still cognizant. My brain is not dead. I'm at the peak of my health. I love water. Yummy. Yummy, yummy water. There we go. All right. Headphones back on. All right. I love how small my room is because I was literally on the opposite side and I just heard myself in the YouTube stream because that is more delayed. But like that's awesome. Like theoretically I could talk from fucking anywhere. This is also technically my warm-up because I haven't drawn before this today. I probably should have done a warm-up, but we'll get there. Normal. Actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute, no, that's going from that source is stupid. Oh, nice. How is it? Hold on. I can go look, I think. Are the the hotkeys doing better for you? All right, I don't see a new drawing on there, so that's slightly after I spent an hour. Oh, so you can rebind them. That's good. That was something I was slightly worried about. I actually don't use very many hotkeys, and the ones I do use, were a little bit of a learning curve to get down. Eraser is just normal, right? That one just works. Usually, I have the muscle memory to just whop and press it, but it's still, it was spent on a public board. Public boards. Yeah, Yeah, you can make your board public. Yeah. Yeah, the magma is actually a way that some people find friends. Fucking sick. Generally speaking, I'm a big fan of magma as a service. Right, forgot to do the lines for the everything. Yeah, but I don't have normal shortcut. Ah, I see. Like the biggest shortcut issues I had was the difference between Krita's like select and deselect hotkeys and Magma's, because in Magma it's Control D to deselect your like lasso tool selection, but in Krita it's Control Shift A. They loved Alex the Game Frog. Oh, congrats! Yeah, congrats! I'm happy for you. All right, did I? Okay. Okay. I need a different brush. I was using the wrong brush, unless it'll look bad. That's actually not true. You can do art with any brush. Hollow Knight, and by extension Silksong, uses a single hard round brush, plus a slightly modified hard round brush that does opacity. Even an actual like physical brush, you could make art with a physical brush. That is possible. That is a thing you could do. In fact, I encourage it. The only thing I don't encourage, and by the way, I say this, say AI is not art, and so is not counted in this. Also, legally speaking, you're not able to copyright AI in the GW one. Yeah. You know, maybe the people in 40K had the right idea about it being abominable intelligence. I think maybe they had the right idea there. I don't know. Like, they went too far with it, but, you know, Gemini and Copilot stealing my information, leaving a back end for scammers and viruses, because Microslop can't handle people not giving them all their information. Because like, here's the thing: when there's a back end for somebody, it's like a back door. I mean, if there's a back door for somebody, there's a back door for everybody. There we go. What do the ties look like? What do you look like? Okay, that's what you look like. Yeah, baby, that's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo! Add a fun little stripy stripe there. Mm-hmm. And I should probably go on to public boards on Magma, because that's just fun, but I don't know. It's a thing that I like doing with my friends, more so. From the OCR trade in the Discord. Wow. Greedy asshole, charitable mouth. Oh wow, it's Alex the gay frog. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, congratulations. Like I said, I should probably like try my hand at some public like magma boards. That sounds like a good time. Another similar service is Drawpile. I don't know how their community stuff is, but I'd imagine it's pretty all right. Ah. Oh yeah, with all the circles looking like oh, what's that? I forget his name, but he's the guy from Popeye that's like, I will have a hamburger, which I will gladly pay you Tuesday. Let me look it up. Popeye hamburger guy. J. Wellington Wimpy. I don't want to save link as. I want to open image a new tab so that I can screenshot. 7 minutes. I only have 7 minutes to play with you, Chris. That's right. I like Resident Evil. I know, controversial. Enjoying a very popular game series. Wow. Wow, applaud for me. The prawn reminds me of this guy. I will have a hamburger, which I will gladly pay you Tuesday. Your shirt is also striped, my friend. I should probably make the brush a little bigger. Whip, whip, whip. I fully believe that if I can manage it, I can fully like finish the coloring like today. That's my hope. Cause like look at the progress we made hold on, let me minimize that. I made him overlay. I made him overlay instead of deleting him. I will have a hamburger. He is not asking questions. He is demanding answers. He is not asking for a hamburger. He says he will have it. J. Wellington Wimpy. By the way, that grog art's pretty good. I demand your hamburger. 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 Like, how do I put this? I think, at least in my personal opinion, the best grog art you've done. At least that I know of. Like yeah, there's bits of it that are like a little loose, but like the actual shape language is really nice. I don't know. I can see you improving as an artist, like your base level of skill. And I think that's what I'm saying. All right, let me get this right here. Hey, thank you, Nightbot. Very cool. Yes, you can follow me over on my socials. It's the most simplified I've drawn him. Being able to draw a character in a simple form is a sign that you understand their essence. Like how do I put this? Let me go to a different layer. Just for shits and shits. So much shitting. You know, you do it for shits and giggles. This is a serious affair. It is very nice. Like for instance, let's take one of my D&D characters. Well, it's D&D. Well, I mean it's a 5e system, but it's like a Chainsaw Man system that my friend found. Right, here's my guy, the Smoking Fiend, right? Let's simplify him down to the base components. Right, there we go, and then whop 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 whop. Give him a smoke. The big boof, right? And then make his brain smoking because he is a pipe. There we go. Here he is, the Smoking Fiend Septimo, named after a cigar brand that I randomly found online called El Septimo. Right, like being able to simplify down your characters into their base components. Base component, 2 nuts and a teapot. Exactly. I mean, it makes sense. He's a fucking dick. Like, obviously, big smoker, but like his main hobby, is watching movies. He's a massive film buff. And because this is a game in Japan, everybody's speaking Japanese, he enjoys foreign films, which include American films, but also, like, obviously not exclusively. Like, I think he likes some Korean dramas, a lot of artsy French and German films. I think he even finds value in, like, Bollywood, which I need to get more into Bollywood. There's some stuff there that I've heard is, like, critically fucking acclaimed. Like, it's good. And I need to check it out. No, he's a limp one side effect of the tar log. No. Here's the thing. He only gets the positive effects of smoking. Right? He only gets the benefits. Now, when he convinces somebody else to do it, they still get the negatives. But he's literally the, hey kids, it's cool to smoke. Hey kids, it's cool to smoke. You should like totally do it or something. Exactly. Oh boy. A perfect parries. I perfect parry your barrel rolling. Do a barrel roll. That meme was before I was fucking born. Like, that was from the 1990s. Same with all your base are belong to us. Which, that meme had an anniversary recently. Some memes are getting fucking anniversaries. With your mustache. Perfect counters with my fat ass cheeks. Leading you to be stunned, letting me do a counterattack. Did I forget to... Oh, God, I did. Fuck. Well, I guess shading's not fully done. But of course, you've depicted yourself in the barrel, and I, as a free mover. Sonic's chili dog. Ah, no. Hey. Oh, hey. You want my chili dog? Whoa, wait. Whoa, Sonic, way past cool. Sonic, that's no good. Okay, I think I did it wrong. I didn't mean to save, but I'm not taking it back now that I have. I was about to fucking correct you about the character of Amy, and then I realized, wait a minute, I don't care. I know things. I know Sonic lore. I know the Sonic characters, like, general character arcs, right? About Amy's character arc, and her, like, becoming modern Amy is that she becomes her own person and doesn't, like, fawn over Sonic anymore, doesn't try and be like him, thus getting rid of the Sonic, like, quills she had and then having her own hairstyle. Right, but, like, I don't know. Not gonna argue about it. I don't know, it doesn't matter. It's Sonic. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm the embodiment of chaos. You might say I'm chaos controlled. Hey, way past cool. Chili dogs. And becoming a tarot girly. Oh yeah, she did become a tarot girly. The fact that, like, chaos and freedom are not cognate in Sonic, but, like, hand in hand, because the Sonic is the embodiment of freedom in its, like, purest form. Right? Like, you're free to do what you want, but also Sonic is free to stop you. Yeah, like in that sense. Right? But it's interesting that chaos and freedom are sort of hand in hand. Because, like, let's take Eggman, for instance. Let's take Dr. Ivo Robotnik, one of my favorite characters in Sonic. He's Dr. Ivo Robotnik. Right? He's fucking big on order. Right, he is big on order. He wants to control everything, right? That's sort of the thing. Like, amusement parks, casinos, like all that sort of thing. The house always wins, right? Is sort of the say. The house always wins. The the amusement park, the rides, that everything is tightly controlled, in order to have the effect that the park runners want to have. Oh boy, I sure do love that movie. I hope that Scottish people aren't annoyed by people quoting it all day every day. And thinking that it's history when it is very much not. It is. Listen, it's always the right thing to do to stand up to oppressors. In this case, the English. I will not say that that the actual man was a good person. Like I don't think in good conscience I can say that because that reduces the 3D character of his person. Sonic, Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the hold on, I wanna the Hedgehog name. Sonic le is it Hérisson? H like that rising E. We don't have that letter. I don't know what that's called. Uh the E with like the comma on top. Risson. Wait a minute, Canadian French. I don't care. Wait a minute. I don't get that's the Quebecois version. I don't care. Suddenly, I don't care if it's not Sonic the Hedgehog. Uh, the French dub of The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog is called Les Aventures de Sonic. Oh wait, no, it's kind of that in like the actual French. But like instead of le space raison, it's by the way, if I'm butchering the French, I don't care. I'm trying my best. I will get better with time. Bear with me. I want l'Académie Française to go eat rotten eggs, although they'd enjoy that probably, because they also probably eat those birds in a way that's an affront to God. I've said this before. I'll keep saying that they are not great. I am using my hands to talk, and because it's going like back and forth, I feel like I could slip into a bad Trump impression at any moment. Just, folks, folks, I'm the greatest president that's ever lived. You can tell because my shit is wet. It's a liquid. You could call the dookie I took this morning a liquid snake. A liquid snake, my greatest soldier. He did great work on Shadow Moses, the greatest work I've ever seen. Oh, Shadow Moses, it doesn't exist. I've never been there. I haven't been there, but it was a great honor. It was a great time to go to Shadow Moses. Shadow Moses. Oh, Liquid Snake, look at the job you did. You did such good work. You know, I'm not a big fan of that Revolver Ocelot guy. Not a fan. I call him Crooked Ocelot. I call him, I could call him much worse things, but I'm not gonna, because this is just a bit that I'm saying. I Eisen Hedgehog, we seek peace. Ah, it said you posted it twice. I assume that was a glitch. There is solid. Hey there, Solid Snake. Oh, Dave. I think his actual name is David. David, or should I say Solid Snake? I need you to go to Shadow Moses so that you can stop the woke terrorists from nuking the United States. My impression of Trump is based on an impression of him in 2016, so it's outdated because he's so fucking winded. He is not there, dude. That man is fucking gone. No, I just forgot to do an edit on the first one. We seek peace, knowing that peace is the climate of chaos. Sonic the Eisen Hedgehog. Exactly. I love my president, Sonic the Eisenhog. Fun fact, did you know that fucker warned against the military-industrial complex? Look at where it's gotten us now. He was a horrible warmonger. Like through and through. He was a war guy. He was right about it. He was right about that. Oh man. He was very right. The military-industrial complex and its consequences have and will continue to be one of the greatest sins of our time. Brute force, no matter how strongly applied, can... the Dalai Lama, I think they chose a new one. Or at least there's like a successor now. Is a religious figure, and I will not I will not do the funny on stream for that purpose. I don't know. It's like making fun of the. At least to me, it's like making fun of the Pope, where it's like, what's the point? He's head of his religion. Does it matter? Does it matter? Like, how do I put this? Making fun of my politicians and and like the people in power in my personal life, like, yeah, makes sense because they are responsible for me. They should be leaders, not fucking losers. I'm turning back into Donald J. Trump. I've never been to Shadow Moses a day in my life. My good friend Liquid Snake, my great friend Liquid Snake. I hated the guy. Never seen him before in my life. He took me to dinner one time and we made sloppy sex. We made sloppy love, me and Liquid Snake. There we go. The impression I just did, I'm not gonna say it was accurate, because it's not. It was pretty up there in terms of cadence. Like, I've had to listen to some of his speeches just to keep up with news, because it's like, oh, cool, we're gonna kill people again for a millionth time. Wow. Wow, we've been at war in the Middle East for my entire fucking life, and now we're back, baby! Let's go! Let's fucking go! I love fighting for oil companies and Israel and ultimately making the conditions of my own country worse for the sake of the few fucking rich Nazis at the top. I love it, it's my favorite thing! I love that I had to sign up for the draft in order to get into college. I love it. I love being responsible for the lives of my superior officers. For legal and TOS reasons, this is a bit. I am knowledgeable on what is a lawful order and what is not within this country. If I end up being forced to be drafted and get told to do illegal orders, I will not just say no. That is all. The cost of chaos is very high, but Mobians have always paid it. And one path we shall never choose, and that is the path of surrender or submission. Ah. If I am drafted, I will not join the war on the side of the United States. Will I join the side of Iran? I mean, they are a theocratic, like fascist ethnos, like not ethno state, but like it's kind of obvious. So, what difference is there between Iran and the United States? Right? Like, what difference is there? Born too late to fight in the Middle East? Born too early to fight in the Middle East? Born just in time to fight in the Middle East? Let's go! I fucking love that quote. That is my entire... Well, guys, that's what I that's what I did once the army drafted me to fight there. I ran. You see, that only works with the American butchering of the pronunciation. It is technically Iran, and I will typically try and go for saying like Iran, which is not accurate, but it's better. It's a war in Iran. Or textually, I mean, yeah. Do I like the Iranian regime that ultimately was caused by the CIA overthrowing a democratically elected liberal government to instate a leader that is more in line, or was more in line with their interests until like a hardline right wing theocratic group took power, and ultimately the situation we're in now is the United States' fault? Yes, I'm not a fan of them. But as I just said, they would not exist without us. We did this. We fucking did this. This is out. We did this. We fucking did. We have no right to be in the Middle East.
Iraq? I'm George W. Bush. I called Iraq. We need to go to war because they have WMDs. They have WMDs, I swear.
The WMD shaped shit in his pants as he says that.
We have to stop them from having WMDs in Iraq.
Same fucking playbook.
I have WMDs.
Also, the war in Iraq and the war in Afghanistan happened like concurrently. Like the one in Iraq started like, or not started, like ended first, but like they happened at the same time. I racked another shell in my fucking gun, brother man. I racked another fucking shell, brother man. Hoorah! Hoorah! I love my military. Usually, how do I put this? Usually, I have huge respect for veterans. I have a disdain for the military system and our military itself. That does not spread to veterans. There's many people go into the military in order to pay for college, in order to pay for their families, in order to like have health care, because the VA is the only form of tax-funded health care that we get in the United States, unless you're super wealthy. All that, right? I don't blame them. If I catch anybody signing up to the Iran war, I hold no respect for them. Oh my god, what happened? So I looked it up. I haven't seen anything yet. And I think I'm going to not see anything. But it's a great sign when the top of Google, by the way, I don't have AI on. I have a Google extension to turn off the fucking AI search. The top of it says safe search off. Which, by the way, I have safe search off because I don't fucking care. And the top thing is Wikipedia. You know it's gonna be good. So I'm going to avoid actually looking at anything. I usually don't heed warnings like that. It's just you know, I'm gonna think about it. But now I have seen the warning and I've seen the writing on the wall, and so now I will leave it be. I'm going to be honest, I don't think like before I go into it, I don't think I will see anything new that I haven't seen before. But that doesn't mean it won't be fucked up and that it will fuck me up if I look at it. Right, saying that I've seen shit before doesn't mean that it doesn't shake me to my core. Right? It's like I can handle it. I've seen bad shit in my life. It's like no, I've seen bad shit. I know what's going to fuck me up for the rest of time, and I feel like if I go deeper into that, it is going to fuck me up. Like thanks to the apartheid and the genocide in Gaza, I have seen dead and mutilated children. That's not good. That's not good, and it's fucked me up. Uh, that I've seen things, and I'd recommend people avoid seeing things however you can. Like still don't go blind to information. Don't grow ignorant. But still, like, you don't have to go see the bad shit in order to get the gist of what's happening. Your brain will do the rest. Trust me, it's fine. I think that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You want to know what that reminds me of? Be gone, Facebook. I need a high fidelity. National Park Service, give it to me. Give it to me now. Not secure. This is the National Park Service. What do you mean? Oh, it's just low fidelity. Okay. Put image in a new tab. That reminds me. You want to see one of the most haunting images of America's past that I've seen? It is not the most. I've seen worse. But you want to see one of the worst? And you reminded me of it. You reminded me of it. This is a mountain of buffalo skulls. This is a mountain of them. They did this just to starve people. God. Anyway, that's enough of that image. Like, I knew the U.S. did war crimes in Iraq, but I didn't know they were photographing them by themselves. Of course. Of course. You know all the bad shit that Israel's doing in the Middle East, especially against the Palestinians? We're a part of the same empire, man. There is no difference between the U.S. and Israel. Listen. Iran is correct when they say we're the great Satan. Like, man. You know the stuff we've done to our own people? Like, man. Man. Like, yeah, I've known this shit. It's bad. It's awful. People who hate the United States are not wrong. Like, man. Like, I don't want to be like, no duh. That's not what I'm trying to be like. I apologize. Also, let me grab water. It was likely severe. Of course. Makes sense. People in ICE facilities right now are betting on who they kidnapped will kill themselves first in the facilities. Like, I hate to say, I really hate to say it. Who do you think Hitler learned it from? Where do you think Israel learned it from? Ultimately, we learned it from the English and the French and the Spanish. Right, but still. I believe the guy in the picture was. Who is that? Let let me look that up. Where I'm learning history right now. American former soldier Charles A. Greder Jr. is an American former soldier and corrections officer who was court-martialed for prisoner abuse after the 2003-2004 is it Abu Ghraib prisoner abuse scandal. I really apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong. He was court-martialed for prisoner abuse in the thing that you were talking about. I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put it past him. Man, Pete Hegseth be like, we have to bomb the civilian centers because they're launching their missiles from schools and hospitals. Oh, they're doing that. They're doing that. That's what they're doing. I was like, man, man. A girls' school. He just, okay, so he was also doing it. Okay, he just wasn't in the photo. Okay. With prisoners do it. Yeah, exactly. It's just that he was not in that specific photograph. Oh, never mind. He was in the photograph. Alright. But yeah, no, man. Man, he's a... Man. Oh, I might do that. The picture, like his main picture on the Wikipedia page looks like he's about to give me an inappropriate prostate exam. Like he's excited for it. I know these photos. I've seen them before. He was that guy. He was that dude. Oh, God. I, yeah, the kind of people who do that do not deserve any sympathy or consideration for good things in the future. I think they need to be punished to the full extent of not the law, of morals. I nobody should be able to get away with that shit. Like this level of human cruelty. Like, I, because how do I put this? what what the mobs of people did to the Nazi officers and soldiers in Germany after World War II was not legal, but it was right. It was right for them to do that. I have very strong opinions. I have very, very strong opinions, and I am censoring them for the sake of public perception. Well, I have very strong opinions. Ooh, ooh, yeah. I have very strong opinions on what should happen to these people. Mm, time to get back to drawing. We're making good progress on One Piece. I love One Piece. One Piece also has a watered down but generally good idea of what to do with these kinds of people. Luffy has the right idea. Luffy has the right idea, but I don't think he goes far enough. Because it's a ultimately it is marketed towards, like, if I remember right, like teenage boys is like the main demographic of One Piece that like he's writing for. So obviously some of this stuff is not gonna like be shown in the level of detail that maybe it deserves, but that's kind of for its benefit as you know, a story. Oh man, man. Oh, what color? I almost made it flesh colored, like he was. And by flesh colored, I mean his flesh. Wrong one. You know, like his skin. So it's like he was wearing a really high crop top, which would have been very funny, but not quite what I'm going for.
What kind of shirt shall I draw for him? I think it should be a striped one. What should I do for this guy? It should be a striped one.
That reminds me, I am going to avoid playing Sea of Thieves on stream like the plague because of the amount of slurs that might be slung at me as I'm playing by people who I'm like on the same server as. Because Sea of Thieves, all I have to say, if you know, you know. However, one thing I would absolutely love to do is play Wind Waker, and every time we're sailing, like from island to island or just around an island, you know, that sort of stuff, singing some good old fucking sea shanties. Like on a, what do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning. Way hey, and up she rises, way hey, and up she rises, way hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Or there's one by hold on, I need to by Ye Banished Privateers called Capstan Johnny. Do another lap on the capstan, Johnny, around and round she goes. Carpenter by trade. You know that one. If you've heard of it, you've heard of it. I fucking love pirates. Like that's the not just a One Piece thing. I fucking love pirates. The Oh, it's been so long since I've sung Jolly Rouge. Jolly Rouge. It's about alcohol. What more could you want from a sea shanty? There's you know the tried and true internet popular one of there once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was a Billy O'D. The winds blew hard about it down. Blow me, bully boys, blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. I haven't heard the Wellerman in years either. That's just on tap. I fucking love sea shanties. Another popular type of music that was sung a lot on ships, besides the shanty, which was meant as a work song to keep people in rhythm, is folk songs, especially Irish, because a lot of Irishmen were sailors and such back in the day. Because yeah, imagine what happens when there's no prospects for uh for like keeping your family fed because you're being occupied and systematically starved and persecuted. Imagine if you will. What do you do? One of the only ways to actually get a steady income is either the Navy or as a private sailor or as a pirate, right? Imagine if you will. And so thus a lot of Irish people ended up being sailors. And plus just like a lot of Northern English. There were Scots, Welsh also. That basically anybody who was a part of the British Empire at the time. And so I don't know. You might hear me singing Seven Drunken Nights or something. When I play fucking Wind Waker. It's gone. And I was home on Monday night, as drunk could be. I saw a horse outside the door, where my own horse should be. So I called the wife and I says to her, "Would you kindly tell to me who owns that horse outside the door, where my own horse should be?" "Ah, you drunk, you silly old fool, till you cannot see. That's a lovely sow that me mother sent to me. Well, the many's the day I traveled 100 miles or more. A sow with a saddle on I've never seen before. Well, as I came home on Tuesday night, as drunk could be, I saw a coat behind the door, where my own coat should be. So I called the wife and I says to her, "Would you kindly tell to me who owns that coat behind the door, where my own coat should be?" "Well, you're drunk, you silly old fool, till you cannot see. Now that's a lovely blanket that me mother sent to me. Well, many's the day I traveled 100 miles or more. A blanket sure with buttons on I've never seen before. Well..." As I came home on Wednesday night, as drunk could be, I saw a pipe upon the chair, where my own pipe should be. So I called the wife and I says to her, would you kindly tell to me who owns that pipe upon the chair, where my own pipe should be? Well, you're drunk, you silly old fool, till you cannot see. That's a lovely tin whistle that me mother sent to me. Well, the many's the day I traveled 100 miles or more. A tin whistle with tobacco, sure, I've never seen before. Well, as I came home on Thursday night, as drunk could be, I saw two boots beneath the bed, where my two boots should be. So I called the wife and I says to her, would you kindly tell to me who owns those boots beneath the bed, where my two boots should be? Ah, you're drunk, you silly old fool, till you cannot see. Those are some lovely geranium pots me mother sent to me. Well, the many's the day I traveled 100 miles or more. Geranium pots with laces in I've never seen before. As I came home on Friday night, as drunk could be, I saw a head upon the bed, where my own head should be. So I called the wife and I says to her, would you kindly tell to me who owns that head upon the bed, where my own head should be? Well, you're drunk, you silly old fool, till you cannot see. That's a baby boy that me mother sent to me. Well, many's the day I traveled 100 miles or more. A baby boy with whiskers on I've never seen before. Oh, you're drunk, you silly old fool. You're drunk, you're a silly old fool. It's a song that I've heard many a time on road trips. Ah, man. God, I just remembered because through a very complicated chain of thoughts. So I won't go into I won't go into like what led to where, to what to who, you know, what have you. Man, I fucking love that in the Kindred Spirits trailer. By the way, if somebody here hasn't seen the Kindred Spirits trailer, look up Kindred Spirits trailer. It is by Cartoon Saloon. They are the Irish animation studio that did The Secret of Kells, Song of the Sea, and Wolfwalkers, among other things. Insanely good. Uh, and they had this song that is actually pretty important to American culture in the trailer, Big Rock Candy Mountain. The popular version of that song was sung by a white dude, but he didn't steal it, even though he didn't write it, because he made it very clear that he is singing a song that was made by his friend. I forget everybody's names in this scenario. His one of his closest friends was a black man. He was a hobo. Hobos are incredibly important to American culture, general Americana, just everything. They're an incredibly important part of our history. They should be talked about more, and I think we need to bring back comprehensive railroads so that once again people can travel for work on the railroad. I think that a part of our soul was lost that day. When that was made lesser. But when I find it very meaningful that they put that song like in the trailer. Man, I'm gonna cry when I watch that movie. Man, it's gonna make me bawl like the first 10 times I watch the movie, and I will watch it more than that. I will watch it so much more than that. I know it. I know it already. Kindred Spirits looks so fucking good. It's a shame it won't come out until 2028, but I'm glad that they're taking their time. I don't want this to be rushed one day, 1 nanosecond. I want it to be out when it's ready. I feel like it deserves that time. They deserve that respect that they want to put into the movie. It's magnificent. Amazing film. Like studio. I already know it's gonna be good. The art style is based on a real art style that developed in the residential schools that a lot of Native people were forced into, and a lot of them died in. Like plus like the studio's like general very shapy and very character driven like design that you know they're known for. They have similar like value in strong primary shapes as like Tartakovsky, you know, the person behind Primal and Powerpuff Girls and Dexter's Laboratory and Symbionic Titan and the 2003 Clone Wars like animated miniseries. Yeah, that guy. They hold similar like value in these primary shapes and the color language, and so through the simplification and the boiling down to the bare necessities of design, they're able to get their point across even like without dialogue, in a very similar but distinct way, and I find that incredibly worthwhile. It's definitely something that's worth learning from, and I would like to learn from it. A friend of mine is definitely going more into that like very strong like primary shape language and color thing, like inspired by them, and of course Mike Mignola, who is also I want to take more inspiration from, at least with certain pieces. My art is more directly inspired by the Frauds. I've brought this up before. You're still looking at the horrors? You're still looking at the horrors? I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. And I fully empathize. I've seen horrible things. I know it's bad. From the court case on Wikipedia. Yeah, that's not the worst stuff. I got a message about food, so I will answer it real quick. Gotta do burgers. I would love burgers. Thank you very much. Make sure to add the exclamation point to show that I'm super serious about it. Bam, bam. America is when burger. I hope you know this. America is when American hegemony is when McDonald's and Pizza Hut. And I've already seen those images like before. I've seen them before. They are not new to me. I understand, and I am so sorry. Like I recommend that you put a pause on looking through the horrors for your own mental health's sake. And this is sort of an advice to anybody watching. If you're stuck in a cycle of viewing the horrors, which I've found myself in a lot recently, maybe take just a bit of a break. Maybe take like a day and just have it for yourself. And then just have a single day to yourself. You know, be with those you love. Do what you care about. Live your life. Take care of yourself. Maybe take a bath or a shower. Maybe go to the sauna if you have access to a sauna. I have not been to a sauna or a sauna-like environment in a long time, but I know it does good to the soul. Trump really took the non-existent. This page is a stub. You can help by expanding it on the United States War Crimes Wikipedia. Close a prop. Yeah, baby, I love war crimes. They make me hard. They make me so fucking hard. I love this war. I love a forever war in the Middle East again. Oh, God. Why couldn't my cousin want to go into the Navy during peacetime? My cousin was talking about wanting to join the Navy, and then we went to war with Iran. I'm not saying he's in the Navy. I'm just saying, like, man, what timing. Man. Also, it's interesting that a lot of the Democrats in the House and the Senate are like, you know, I support this war. I support it. I support it. I love it. This is Hakeem Jeffries. I love looking at looking at like his teleprompter. I love this war, and I think we should do it. I genuinely think that is going to lose them so many fucking seats. Because nobody likes this war. Nobody likes it. To get stuck on a ship for months as it fills up with... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, precisely. Like I genuinely fully believe that this war is going to cost the establishment its hegemony over our politics. This is the end of the American Empire. This is the end. What happens? Dude, what would happen? Oh, right. I was like, wait, do a gap. Me when the big gap. Me when a very cool big gap. Is now forever ruined? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you know those orgies where people are always fucking everybody and they're in a huge pile? Yeah, those images sort of ruin that too. Yeah, I'm sorry. There we go. Magnificent. My Trump impression does the horrors to my throat. I'm pretty sure if I deep throated somebody, it would cause way less damage than this. I swear to God. Like, I am feeling the strain. Ah. I generally have respectively, I have a neutral opinion of the former and a negative opinion of the latter, but not in a judging way. Like, I don't think worse of people. I just think it's like if somebody came to me and asked, "Hey, you want to do this?" I don't know. I'd feel a little offended. I don't know, woke sissy liberal who's offended by everything or whatever, but it's like, I don't know. Hey, you wanna cover yourself in shit? Still to my beloved, I need to clean up this edge. Marguerite, start edging. Damn. Man. I learned something today. I learned something today. Did you know that the IDF, not the IDF, but well, yes, the IDF, but it's not just them. But there are shirts that have like an image of a pregnant woman with like a scope graphic, and it's a one shot to target. It's the lag when I try and write. Oh, that might be an internet thing. Also, I learned that Meta wants to lay down its own like cable in the ocean, like internet cable, for like the strain that AI data centers have on the internet, and it's like, get rid of the data centers. Get rid of them, and we won't be having this issue. I fucking love you know what I'll say it. I really enjoy Magma. It's not the best drawing software that I've used, but the fact that you can use it and this is a new color. New color alert. And like it's it's multiplayer art. It's fucking cool. But if I try to just put down a dot for punctuation or question marks, ah, you might have like a line smoothing setting up too high. I forgot to actually color pick. I like color picking. Oh yeah, and then I can reuse this color for the other guy's pants. Now you're stinking with portals. Ah, I'm a genius. I'm the smartest clown to ever live. I kid. I'm only slightly above average. Fun fact about being average, that means half of all people are stupider than you. And I say stupider on purpose because it's funny. If I do it something global because it happens even when a smoothing set it's here. Oh. Oh man. Feels like I'm not really experiencing that like when I use magma. Or at least I'm not noticing it. So like but like I don't have anything but default settings. I don't know what's up. I wish I could help. Oh man. How One Piece solves the problem of spoilers. Just make what happens next so fucking wacky that it sounds like nonsense. Man, I sure do love that Luffy and Loki of Norse myth fame are fighting against the devil from the Bible. And also Loki is a big dragon. Like yeah, that makes sense. You know, that makes perfect sense to somebody starting it. And he's emo, but also he's incredibly hot. Oh, I thought you meant Loki, but no, Loki is also incredibly hot. He's a bit too big. I'd like somebody, more my size personally. I'm not into that big. Oh my god, no. But looks wise, my god. It might have been a spelling mistake. I see. Yeah, no, emu. Emu, when you reverse emu, it's umi, which is the ocean, and they're also the devil from the Bible. And they're fighting on the Adam tree, which is the counterpart to the Eve tree. Like, it makes, like, I am saying real stuff. This is all real. And it sounds like fucking nonsense, and I love One Piece so much. I love One Piece so much. It's my favorite media. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You are correct, but also good bit. God, I fucking love Loki. you know what? I can't bring this up to my friend's uncle. Cause you want to know why? You want to know why? They're on Alabasta. They're on Alabasta. They don't even know what's fucking going on. They don't know what's going on right now. I'm trying my best to avoid spoilers for them. I mean, the spoilers still get through because social media. That's not my fault. I'm trying to avoid spoiling them as much as possible. Oh, like, God, I want to talk about Loki with them so fucking bad. He's fucking awesome. What pants color? What is Hepaco's pants color? What color are your pants, my man? Give them to me. I hate you, advertisement. I was clicking on a button. You know what you have done. You know what the fuck you have done, Hippo. Go, Hippo. Go, Hippo. Go, Hippo. Go. Hippo, go, Hippo. Go, Hippo. Go, Hippo. Go, Hippo. Go. Okay, his pants are just like he has dark pants to hide his shit. Suck the dick. I'm Fred Durst. I'm Dursting out. I ate the Durst fruit. I have all the powers of Fred Durst. The special attack chocolate starfish. Bop, bop, bop. One of those days. That Fred Durst in Jujutsu Kaisen. Brain expansion. One of those days. It's one of those days. I don't want to wake up. The color of the pants. Yes, gold. Oh man. I think that the future of the animated medium is in good hands, as long as we don't destroy the entire world or something. It's in good hands. It's in good hands. You can't copyright AI content at all. So if the big guys, you know, like Disney, do something with AI, it can't be copyrighted, which means that anybody would be able to show their shit, and thus why the fuck would they do that? And because it can't be copyrighted, you can't have sole profit over it, which means that it's not an incentive. And if it's not an incentive, then it leads them to need actual artists in order to have the get the fucking money. Oh, and also, another big thing. That means they can't sue people over stealing their shit. They can't sue you, which means that they don't get to do their favorite pastime. They love lawsuits. That's like their favorite activity. It's like Nintendo. They love lawsuits. Today is Monday, which means that Nintendo gets to file a lawsuit. It is their favorite activity. Oh boy. Let me dink my oiter, my friends. Alright, there we go. Pants are being colored. Oh yeah, pants are being colored. These shorts are the same color. They're the same color as that. I'm going to increase the brush size now. Oh yeah. Da 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 da. It's the color da 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 da. My throat is killing me. Sly, my throat is killing me. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Mario Koopa jumping on Bentley. Bentley Sly Cooper. His back is fucking crushed. Mario just killed this fucking guy. Da 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 da. I fucking love Mario. By the way, happy Mario Day. It's March 10th. Happy Mario Day. Although I guess in places where it's day, month, year would be October 3rd. Because then it would be... Wait, no. Because it has to be March 10th because MAR, March 10, IO. It has to be March 10th. You know, happy Mario Day. I love Mario Galaxy. It's like my favorite Mario game. Like, genuinely, I think it's my favorite Mario game. I have the CD of the soundtrack. It's so good. God, I fucking love. I love Mario. He is my friend. I would like Mario to help me in my endeavor to actually get my fucking class paid because we paid the money and it hasn't gone through yet. I want my class to be paid for. That would give me so much peace of mind. Oh my god, I fucking love the system I live within. It's so yummy. Oh, speaking of system, here's a good thing. Here's a really good thing that's happening, and I posted about this a bit on my Blue Sky, I think. Let me look at my Blue Sky, which you could do exclamation point socials, or if you're on YouTube, in the doobly-doo down below. Ah, fucking cool and awesome art. That's not what I'm looking for right now. Oh yeah, our governor is looking to make childcare and kindergarten like free in Oregon. Well, the tax funded. I saw somebody in the comments of one of her videos, not one of her videos, like one of her posts, being like, "Lower our taxes," and it's like, are you a fucking idiot? Lower taxes is how we got here. We don't have the money to pay for the services that we need. I want my taxes to go to something. I don't want my taxes to be for the war. I want my taxes to help feed children and teach children and help support the homeless and the needy. I want my taxes to mean I have health care. And in Oregon, it seems like that's actually happening. So yeah, unless how do I put this? Unless a better candidate shows up, I will be voting for Kotek. As of now, I have not found a better candidate because the rest of the candidates are Republican. It is right now. It is 2 Republicans and Tina Kotek. And I would rather take the person who is kind of doing stuff for me and doing the right thing, even if it's not enough, over Satan, the rimming my ass. Gotta be so fun to do something that was based both on like Mario Galaxy and One Piece. A grand adventure through the stars. Oh, and obviously, wait, no, I did have this idea. I just need to execute the idea. I need to put the idea into motion. I had this idea. I need to get back to writing it. Once I get out some adventure stuff for the setting that I'm working on now, I am going to swap over to a different setting that I've been working on in my brain, and is my heart and soul. I fell in love with you, heart and soul. You know, so like, and like the clown games are in that setting, but it's primarily meant to be a D&D setting, and so I would like to get to working on that once the adventures that I want to write are done, or at least some of them. You know, I want to have something out. And if people buy it, that's great. And if not, then that sucks. But that's how the world works sometimes, so I'm not gonna exactly complain. Wait, I can reuse this color. Super Mario reuse color. Wahoo! Hopefully some of our money issues will be alleviated soon. I am looking to get a job, like a part-time. That's gonna be hard. I'm hoping that the new library opens up soon so that some of the pressure on our library is alleviated a little bit. That'd be cool. That would be fucking cool. What? Dude, what would happen? I love this. Alright. Beep 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 beep. 2017 DuckTales is a good show. I remember liking it, DuckTales, whoa. Every day we're out here making DuckTales, whoa. And tales of daring, do bad, and good luck tales, whoa. The danger lurks behind you, there's a stranger out to find you. Da 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 wop 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 wop. Oh, that's why that looked different, because I didn't update the skin color for that. I would love another 3D Mario. That's good. Like, Odyssey is nice. No doubt. No doubt it's nice. I would like another one. Nintendo, please give me my slot. I love my slot. I say this entirely unironically. I love my slot. I love my Nintendo slot. Like, I enjoy a good Nintendo game. You know, Kirby's Epic Yarn was a childhood favorite of mine. New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Those are just childhood favorite, like, first-party titles. Oh yeah, and Super Mario 3D World, Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart 8, not the deluxe. I've never played the No, I have played the deluxe, but it's not a childhood favorite. Because it's just Mario Kart 8, but yeah, deluxe. Mario Kart 8! Let's see, then there is... yeah, I'm blanking on them. I'm straight up blanking it. New Super Mario Bros. U and New Super Luigi U. I'm blanking it. I'm blanking it. I'm pissing and shitting and coming. I'm trying to think of other, like, first-party Nintendo games that I loved playing growing up. Because exclusives don't, or, like, exclusive to Nintendo consoles, or what I played on Nintendo consoles doesn't necessarily mean they were first-party. Oh, yeah, Mario Tennis, like the Wii game of Mario Tennis, was one that I really enjoyed. Wii Sports. You know what have you. There lived a certain man in Russia long ago. He was big and strong, with his eyes a flaming glow, with terror and with fear. Oh god, I love that song. I played Just Dance Greatest Hits so much. But that's not a first party game. A terror and a fear. The Moscow chicks, he was such a lovely dear. He would preach the Bible like a preacher, full of ecstasy and fire. Oh, he was the kind of teacher women would desire. I wasn't looking at the lyrics, so I messed up a couple of times. I realized after I sang it. Or so I realized, hey, I forgot this. Oh my god. Oh, also sorry for being tired. Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. He was a cat that really was gone. Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on. Also, I just remembered I wanted to bring up a little bit the Texas election. You know, the one that Tallarico won. And I realized Tallarico and Crockett are actually not that different. Here's what lost Crockett the election. She had more corporate money. Yeah. And she had more corporate money. She was in the pocket of people like Lockheed Martin. And thus, like, she couldn't say or do a lot of things about the war in Iran because they were like, you can't do this, you can't do this. And that's ultimately what lost her the election. Like, yes, there's a race thing does have to do with it, where, like, Tallarico motivated people to vote for him who generally are not like MAGA but are still racist, so they wouldn't want to vote for a black woman. Right, like that is the case. That does exist. That is real. Racism is real, guys. But biggest factor was the big corporation and PAC money that Crockett got. And that's why looking at things like APAC tracker is a good idea. The House member in my district got like a lot. I forget the amount of money, but a lot of money from APAC. And so it doesn't matter what good she's done at that point, because I'm voting for her opposition. Because yeah. Yeah. The ability to actually be true to your beliefs actually matters. You know, when money is tied. That reminds me of a thing I wanted to say to get on record, because I was talking to my mom. I went for a walk this morning with her, and said something I thought was fucking raw as hell. You know, we all know the saying, a house divided against itself cannot stand. But what about if it's just divided? What if a house is only one person and you only have one leg to stand on? What happens when people are isolated and there's nobody there? How can a house stand when we're all alone? Or I didn't say exactly that, but I said something like that. I thought, you know what? I thought I went hard. A house divided against itself would be better than this. He flies away in his super cool hover chair. You know, much like Abe Lincoln would in real life, not just the Lego movie. His famous hover chair. If I get rid of you to see how things are. I do look good. And now I'm doing the epic and cool job of coloring in Luffy's hat. You know, with the progress I'm making, I at least think I'll be able to do enough progress where I wouldn't feel bad finishing the color like off camera. Like when I end stream, you know? Or it's like, oh, you know, that's just a little bit. There's just a tiny little insignificant bit right here that I just gotta finish. I need to rewatch The Secret of Kells and watch Song of the Sea and Wolfwalkers. I feel like it's mandatory at this point. Not that they're a part of the same story necessarily, but that they're just good movies. I should watch them all. Yeah, I would like to see more of their filmography before going to see Kindred Spirits. You know? Oh, Wildwood is in October. Oh yeah, it's this year. I like his new movies this year. We are so fucking back. Oh god, I'm so excited. It's gotta be a movie about my dude. I fucking love it here. Somebody in Governor Kotek's comments was like, look at what you let happen to your state under a video talking about giving children free child care. You know, giving people free like tax-funded child care. You know that good shit that everybody should have. And then look at what you let happen to your state. It's like you son of a fucking bitch. I'll think mean things about you, but not give you engagement or say your name, because I don't care. It's more that it's a symptom of an environment where they're just so. And it's funny. Look what you're letting good things happen to your state. How could you? Leave that mega corporation alone. And then as a response, I say, "Are you fucking stupid? Are you a fucking idiot, dude?" Are you fucking stupid? I don't understand why you like this corporation that's making your a common misconception. They should actually be put into the cube. We should actually compress every child into the cube. Frankly, I think children belong in the cube. They need to be pressed in the cube. What does the cube do? It doesn't matter. Before there was time, there was the cube. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that chat. It went through. But I think, frankly, that that is a reference to a video I saw earlier where someone was like, "What's your most unpopular opinion?" And he was like, "I think." So women, you know them, right? They should be compressed into cubes. And it was parody, obviously, but that stuck with me. Yeah, I think children should be compressed into cubes. The press is a superior child rearing method. Exactly, average right wing discourse. And then a third person comes in and says, "I just think they should be shot." And then and then they argue to no end, and then suddenly like the powers that be, as in the giant child press, goes, "We will do all of them," and then they clap, and then everyone clapped. I mean, yeah, exactly. Where else would it go? Listen, they already have the infrastructure. It's just economical. Like, come on. The you know the it's so Jover, we're so back spectrum, but it's a how could you let this happen to your state? To it's not happening, not real. It's not fucking real. It's just fake news. Just press your child for a free pin. Exactly. Exactly. This is the platform we should run on. This platform is how you win politics. Actually, I think we should only put children in a juice press a little bit. This is Chuck Schumer. We should actually put them into. You need congressional approval to put them into a juice press, but ultimately, like, yeah, we should put them in a juice press. Behold, his name is Monkey D. Luffy. He is made of rubber. How did that happen? Yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum. Oh god, have you seen the new it was shown like Brooks Alive design for the One Piece live action? It looks so good. It looks so good. I'm gonna show it. Oh, how'd I not take a fucking screenshot? I swear I just took a fucking screenshot. I swear to God. There he is. Finally! Finally, a good design for him when he's alive. The anime design, by extension, the manga design, but you can decide what colors you want for the manga design. It doesn't matter. But like, and still, it would still be ass. Finally, a design for him as not a skeleton doesn't suck ass. He looks good. Look at him. Finally! After what, like 20 fucking years? Finally! Also, I say this genuinely. I'm excited for all the chuds to come out of the woodwork and go, he's not supposed to be black. Ah! And then ultimately, like, they haven't seen an episode of the show, like the live action show or any of One Piece ever. They're just like, he shouldn't be black. It's gonna be so good to watch. It's gonna be so funny. Finally, a fucking good design. I mean, yeah, they hired the man, but still, like, they designed the outfit for the man. They designed the outfit for the guy. You talk like they grew him in a vet. You know, with the decision legally that AI cannot be copyrighted, we need to do the next best thing in order to have to not have to pay actors. We're cloning them in vats. Get your vat on, Tom Cruise. Yeah, that was a good thing that happened recently. Is that it was decided that like for something to be copyrighted, the people had to have made it, and that AI doesn't count for that. That's a small win. Well, actually, it's kind of monumental because that means that like a lot of artists' careers are genuinely saved because nobody would want to make AI stuff if they didn't have the copyright for it. Well, not nobody, but like big corporations and shit, like Disney. So instead, Disney's just gonna do the cloning thing, you know. We all know about the Disney clones, you know, like Walt Disney. We've all met the clone of Walt Disney, right? If people talk about the animatronics, but they forget about the clones. Wop 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 wop. And that started morphing into the Rugrats theme, and now I'm thinking of the fucking Rugrats movie. Dill wants the monkeys want the nanners. Everybody gets what they want. Also, thanks, by the way. Now every once in a while, I just go, big action news. A little chunky. Poor Amelia. I fucking love that movie. The little all vanished without a trace. I need to rewatch the one where like they go to Paris. Cause like I did watch that one as a kid, but the one I was really into as a kid was when they met the wild thornberries. Like actually, I watched that one movie more than the. Like I watched that one movie more than I ever did the Wild Thornberries itself, like as a series. Give me your hair now. Rips it all off like Velcro. Little chunky. Poor Amelia. Hey, don't put that evil onto me. That is an evil spell you have just conjured. That is man. I forgot about that part of the movie. I forgot that I forgot that. I can't believe I fucking forgot that. Because like I remember like a lot of parts of the movie. Like I remember the like that kid from Wild Thornberrys getting mistaken for Chucky, right? Like that. I was like, ah. I know. I was a child when I watched it. I forgot the plot. You'd think somebody would watch Nigel Thornberry infantilization for the plot, but I guess not. me when I forget the plot, bullwomp. Bullwomp. I okay, that's not a belt pouch, that's her shoe. Bullwomp. Big action news. God, whenever I eventually get to running that One Piece game, which is like, listen, One Piece will keep being like 5 years away from ending, like for another like 20,000 years. Oh, but like, there's this character who's like he does stuff, but he kind of doesn't do stuff. So I could say his name is like Big News Morgans. He's one of my favorite characters because he's just a Birdman. And I don't care what his actual voice is in anything. I am making him sound like the big action news guy. Just like that. Come on. Your shirt. I want it as a condiment. It's mustard. I remember, like, I used to really not like mustard, and then it has really grown on me, like as a condiment. Rex Pester of Big Action News, exactly. You're welcome, Mustard Wise. Mustard Wise. I'm not very mustard smart. I'm mustard wise. I learned from experience. Still not necessarily the biggest fan of Dijon, though. Like, it's not bad, but you know, not my favorite. I saw a thing where somebody was you learn that you can cook with it. Now while you did do that, and that did help me, that's not why. I just kept eating mustard, and it grew on me like mold. But like, you know, that blue cheese mold that makes it blue cheese instead of like funky. You know, instead of being like all fuzzy and gross, it's the good kind of growth. Mustard gas. Mustard? How about mustard gas? Oh, my army of child soldiers! I was gonna say, oh boy, I'm coming up to actually finishing the fucking colors. But I need to do an entire Alvita. You want to know how important this guy is right here? You've seen him before. You want to know how important he is? The wiki page doesn't even have an image from the anime where he has pants. It all it is just the scene when he's first the robbing that boat. Which I think is technically the first time we see Nami. It's just we don't know it's her yet because she's like on the boat. She's getting a treasure map and then Alvida pirates or something. I think. I may be wrong about that. I don't know. That's a side note. That's not what the wiki says. That's not the list that I'm going with because I'm doing manga order. And technically that's a... The new Robin is a boat? What? Oh, right. Robin the boat. Listen, I don't know how you found out about that, because that is spoilers. You shouldn't know that Robin becomes boat. Ricky, do you have a thing for me? Okay, how do I put this? What I said about not having pants in the wiki is technically a lie. The only pants are real pants, live action. Wait, I was talking about Batman. Oh yeah, yeah. My all my favorite Robins. Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, Damian, Robin Boat. Isn't there somebody you're forgetting? I don't know what you're talking about. Stephanie Brown, rotting in the lake. Technically, there is no colors for the sash because his live action version has a buckle. As somebody who barely knows anything about Stephanie Brown, I think she deserves more justice. I think she deserves more spotlight as a Robin. One second. The best performance psychic Nico is my favorite Robin is Nico. Yeah, Nico Robin. Yeah, exactly. Precisely. Of course. But, Stephanie Brown does need more good stuff because I don't like everything I know about Stephanie Brown is from you. And frankly, that is a crime. Because I know about Dick Grayson. I know about Jason Todd. I know a little bit about Tim Drake. I know about Damian. But the writers forget about Stephanie, so I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I don't get the information. It's not that Stephanie Brown doesn't deserve more spotlight. She just should get it because anytime she gets spotlight as a Robin, it's oh my god, I'm so girl pilled. I need a changing room, Batman. Oh, I see. Oh, shouldn't. Yeah. Like I said, she needs typo. Yeah, that's why I said she needs good. Uh, she needs it to be good. She needs good. I don't know how else to say it. She needs to fucking get good stories. She needs to be written well. She deserves better. Oh my god, Batman. Yeah. Batman. Hey, Batman, why don't any of the other Robins have changing rooms? I thought they all, I thought there was like a Robin chain, like, I assume they do, right? That's not what I'm questioning. I'm like, why did this come up with Stephanie Brown if it was like, I'd assume that the Robins would change somewhere private on their own, usually? Like, I don't know. That's just the default of assumption. How do I put this? It's sort of like it's sort of like specifying that a character wears pants, and suddenly it's like, wait, did none of the other characters wear pants? Have they been swang-a-langin' this entire fucking time? I know you've used the example before as like writing advice, which is why I'm bringing it up now. But like, it also applies here, I think, in this sense, where it's like, what? Wait a minute. And like, from what I've seen, I don't know if the people who worked on those comics like actually thought about it. Right? Like, I don't think they went, ha 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 ha, no changing room for the other Robins. I think it was just like a haha girl changing room joke, and then they just didn't think. I don't know why it doesn't work for Stephanie. Also, from the Change Room comic, it's like, I'm so girl pilled. The Robin suit's chest hurts my boobs. It's so small. It's like, I didn't know that part. That's weird. That man, she deserves freaking better. Like, it's not a common thing I hear. So saying that, oh, I hear this all the time would be a lie, but I have heard it before of people saying that, like, Tim Drake deserves better. And I don't know enough to say whether or not that's true, but like, I feel like there's a Robin. Is there someone you forgot to ask? From the 60s show as a joke? Huh. I mean, it did. Also, I imagine to save on budget, to just be like, all right, slide down the pole, slide down it again, but in the costume. I need to watch the 60s show, not because it'll like be suddenly a masterpiece, but instead because it just sounds like a fucking great time. No, Joker, we're fighting in a gym. You've done that before? I have. I have done that before. God, now I'm imagining that. You're a Robin now. Go change into the Robin suit, and then like the '60s Batman transition to blah, 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 blah. And then like suddenly she's in the suit. Like that could also be a funny bit. Like the pole, like sliding down the fireman's pole is also funny. Oh my god, I'm so girl pilled. I'm so girl pilled, I'm she-maxing. There we go. Wrong one, I want to do other colors. You. Me pointing like a body snatcher. You. Then I grab you and paint you purple. You're Violet, Violet. A prime example of why you should put your child in the presser. Look at what happened to Violet from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. She got superpowers from it. She got superpowers in purple. Is the only Robin who starts incredibly poor and doesn't just adopt. Doesn't get adopted into the billionaire's family, so while what the fuck? Like other Robins started off poor, right? But usually they get fucking adopted. Why did the writers hate Stephanie Brown? Like, she was sure like sometimes animals when like when like one of their children looks too different from the rest or like too different from the parents, they will be quarantined, basically. Basically abandoned. That feels like what happened with Stephanie Brown. Like Batman was just like, you're not my child. Quarantine. And then fucking just please, Batman, I need money for food. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Good colors. There's this book I came across that I want to get eventually, which is just like an encyclopedia of color palettes, basically. And so if I ever like don't have any ideas for color combos, for drawing, like it could be nice to just flip through the pages and go, ah yes, this color palette. Like just randomly, and then just sort of bullshit my way through it. Stephanie Brown. I'm rich enough that I could fly you anywhere you wanted to go in the world ever. I'm a billionaire. Not all the writers hated Stephanie Brown. The guy who, the guy who was writing her was just told, and this is happening, and that too. Also, Stephanie Brown needs to get tortured and die. And the guy writing for her was like, okay. Okay. Okay, so it was executive issues. And by issues, executive issues, I mean, you know, the people at the head of fucking. When you need to torture her and kill her. I forgot that's how she stopped being in the stories, that she got tortured and died. Like, you told me that before, but I forgot about it. That sucks. Behold my new original character, Absolute Stephanie Brown. I'm not caught up with Absolute Batman, so I don't know if there's actually an Absolute Stephanie Brown. I am saying this here, I am not caught up yet. So if somebody's like, dude, you're caught up, that means I can tell you about shit. That's not true. Hold on, let me mute myself real quick. All right, I've returned. There we go. Somebody just came in. I have burger. Fun fact, America is one burger. We all know this. Russia became America when burger. Also dying, also completely character assassinated one of Batman's longest standing allies and family friend, Leslie Tompkins. Really? Like, did it stay that way? Were they just ruined forever, or what? 'Cause that sucks, man. Oh God. Man. That sucks. She hasn't been in any Batman things. Listen, characters don't actually ever die in comics unless you're Stephanie Brown. I know that was the right layer. A right layer for once? Insane. What alternate timeline are we on? Dear God. A correct layer. Blue's really pulling things together. I could have pulled from her live action outfit like color palette, but I wanted to keep it with like the manga and like the anime as much as possible. Not as much as possible, but as much as I want. This is all because I want to do something, and as possible implies that I'm made to do this. Stephanie's been back for years. Is she just Batgirl number 3? Oh. Oh, okay. Leslie Tompkins is dead. Imagine Batman, but they killed the Joker and kept him dead forever. Because I know he's been killed multiple times in the comics before. My best friend, Leslie Tompkins, where have you been? I've been fucking dead, Bruce. Literally banished from the US. Like, that's her? I heard that Batman banished somebody from the US. Like, I'm going to keep you out of the United States. That's fucking awesome. God, I need to know what happens, just out of, like, fucking morbid curiosity at this point, like, to actually read it. Light bulb. Me when I use the wrong tool and it's at alpha lock, so it really doesn't matter. Light bulb. By the powers vested in me as Batman, I banish you from the United States of America. Go. Leave. Gold. I love gold. There we go. No, I bet Alvita also loves gold. I will recolor these gems later. Essentially, Leslie was Batman's doctor when Alfred couldn't do it, and when Stephanie Brown was tortured, she could have been brought back, but Leslie let her die so Bruce would see how dangerous being Batman is and finally stop being So she broke her Hippocratic oath to prove a point. That's fucking awful. Man. Thank you, 3 p.m. alarm. That means I have to head off stream soon to do shit. Cause the college still hasn't said that my money has gone through. Like, you know, I'd imagine he wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that. I don't like that. Oh, I see. You betrayed me, rah! And so him being angry wasn't really about Stephanie Brown. Man, that's That's just a little bit fucked. Just a wee bit. It was me when I'm angry, but I get over it. It's fine. It's fine. You're still banished. You're still banished because fuck you, but like, I don't know. I don't care. When you banish somebody, but you low-key don't give a fuck. I forgot to turn back on Alpha Lock. Me, when my shoes are red, I'm in the Wizard of Oz now. I'm in the Wizard of Oz, but specifically like the Family Guy parody version. Giggity, I'm the Tin Man. What colors are everything? I see. Okay, blue, orange, green. Orange. Blue. Green. Hey, Stephanie Brown has to. The Batman writers. For some reason, they're going up to Oda. Eiichiro Oda. Hey, Stephanie Brown has to be tortured and die. What? Luffy's fighting, I don't know, the Celestial Dragons or something, but just see Stephanie Brown in, like, the Batman comic style, just being tortured and dying. Okay, blue. Blue, orange, green, red. All right. Blue. Why are you blue? Orange. Green. Red. No, you need to be a bright red. You need to be a mean red. There we go. Are you fucking... Bro, dude, why are you fucking blue, man? Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? But it turns out that Stephanie didn't die. Leslie just faked her death and took her to be a nun or something in Africa, and Batman actually knew she was alive the whole time. That's why Batman never made her a memorial. He didn't hate her. He just let her be exiled to Africa for like 10 years. See, he's not heartless and totally cares. This is all retcons. When they remember they have to make Batman the hero of because he's the hero, and that means he has to be a good person. Wait a minute. You know, I remember the thing, people are like, if you can't see Batman comforting a child, that's not Batman, that's Punisher in a cowl. I don't think the Punisher would do that either. Like, from what I know of the Punisher, I don't like I'm talking like original story, right? I don't think the Punisher would do that. Yeah, he doesn't hate her, he just doesn't care. Yay, that's better. Wow, Oh, thank you, Stephanie Brown Riders. Alrighty. Now that this is done, I am going to save, and I'm gonna do my ending shtick because I have stuff to do, and I don't want the fucking thing to close before I do. Wait, here's the thing, Batman is fine everywhere else. He's just like this with Stephanie. That's really funny. That's really fucking funny. Uh, Bayano, I've been Bajongles. You can find me over here on Twitch at Bajongles1. I'd much appreciate a follow. Speaking of follow, you can follow me over on Blue Sky and Tumblr, both at BigBart1, username Bajongles. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hi YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe if you like my stuff. And with that, I will be on back on Thursday to do some Cloud Game concept art. I'm back on Sunday because we need to finish Toy Story 3. Guys, we need to finish Woody. It's important, guys. Trust me. But you know, with that, it has been a wonderful time. I will catch you all on the flip-flop.